glad I ran into you. Felt like talking to you for a moment. I know this place with some good food. Feel like joining? Huh? Caught you at a bad time, have I? Did I get ahead of myself again? You see, in battles, I usually get ordered to charge head first into the enemy ranks. Now, it's gotten to be so much of a habit that, as you can see, I have trouble holding back. Oh, is it now? Feels weird to have it said to my face. Anyway, I've been trying to find ways to make this trait of mine useful, like transporting rations more quickly and such. You can't skimp out on supplies. It can sway the tide of a battle. That's a lesson we learned when we went up against Louis Bu. Yeah, isn't it? Good to see that you get it too. That being said, I still don't know how to improve the rations transport. I've been trying and failing, and just when I think I have it, I fail again. I just keep going around in circles. It's a hassle. But, funnily enough, I don't hate doing it. And with you around, I think things will be even better. Oh! I might have prattled on a little too long. Let's talk more over food, eh? That's what I like to hear. Time to go discuss it over a meal. Let's go then. We're gonna eat till dawn.
I think the guys who laid waste to our fields will be...
Hey, you! He's gonna be here soon, you know. Unless you take off now, you're gonna be worked to the bone, too.
That's good advice. Just go home and forget about training today. I don't want to see another poor soul broken.
The punishment he dealt to King's soldiers who pillaged during the fighting of Shu Province was so severe, I dare not even speak of it.
He shows no leniency in his training either, and it's about to begin now. Each session is more traumatic than the last. Once we get started, I reckon you'll change your tune. I can't even tell you how many times I've been at death's door here.
Just don't say we didn't warn you. And don't run away crying once things start heating up, no matter what.
No one said to slacken your formations. Fix them, now.
Sir, yes sir! Returning to formation.
What are you doing here mixed in with my soldiers? If you wish to partake in my drills, then join the formation properly. Time to commence the drills. Prepare yourselves. You have most impressive stamina and agility. Cultivated through many years of strict training, I imagine. Admirable dedication. The body and mind quickly wither if neglected. You do not fear me, do you? Surely you've heard of the rumors of my harsh treatment of Qin soldiers, stemming from a personal grudge? And you're not concerned about that in the least. My former leader, Lord Bao Xin, was slain by Yellow Turbans, who had come down from Qin province. They say my bitterness led me to dole out harsher punishments than necessary to Qin soldiers who failed to maintain order. Pillaging is a serious offense. My judgment therein is simply a matter of course. Personal grudges and the like do not factor in whatsoever. And I must continue to ensure proper discipline moving forward as well. It is the role I play, and my very convictions require me to do so. You must keep the details of this conversation private. If the soldiers knew, they would grow lax. Come by again next time you're up for an intense challenge. I'll help you focus both your body and mind.
Lord Guojia is so...
Well,
That Cao Cao fella.
Oh, Eli. That was a splendid performance. Dun said you were a true warrior, and he wasn't wrong.
Lord Xiahou Yuan, you're too kind. Fact is, it was all thanks to you and his lordship. After I found myself driven away without a lord to serve, you took me under your wing. If the heavens haven't seen fit to bring me to you, I'd be nothing special at all. And that's the truth. You saved me from disgrace, and I swear I will pay you back with my life.
Easy now. No need to recklessly throw your life away. You're going to be protecting Cao Cao for a good many years yet. So keep up the good work, and don't let our lordship down.
You can count on me.
Well, is everyone here?
Yes?
Yes.
Oh?
Thank you.
My might shall illuminate the path to victory.
Now go. The yellow turbans of you have become mere brigands. We should put them to the sword. Restore order to this region.
Allow me to command the vanguard. Forge us a path. Advance now.
Out. That is very bad news indeed.
The enemy officer
There is an
has been
unused
defeated.
force.
The enemy
Set
officer
up a position
has been
and hold
defeated.
them off.
This territory is ours.
We're prepared to meet the attack here. We will stop them in their tracks.
There was talk of resistance against the Yellow Turbans. Troubling rumors, if true. Either way, it would not hurt to be prepared. Gordian Way, stay close to his lordship.
They're not. Come with me. I will protect him.
The enemy officer
Keep this up. The fight will be ours.
In that case, I will go with Yue Jin. I must catch up to him quickly.
Begin the advance.
What's all that
The enemy
fuss
officer
outside?
has been defeated.
Those brigands dare come this way. We'll drive them back.
Come back. It's what happens from here on that counts.
An opening.
Time to act.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go. Go.
An opening. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go.
An opening.
Believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
This is the enemy's main position. Don't stop now. Charge!
Even if the tide is on our side, we mustn't neglect our flanks. The enemy may have more pieces at play.
Getting too close. Archers! Deploy! Bring them down where they stand!
So, they did have more pieces at play. But we can't stay here under that hail of arrows.
Time to feed. And we have but one choice. To keep moving forward!
Who are you?
You first. Who the hell are you?
It doesn't matter who I am. You better get out of the situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Wait. You're those cursed brigands. Pillaging and plundering again, I don't doubt. But not if I have anything to do with it.
This warrior. The one who's protecting all the villages in this area. He's already wiped out many of our men single-handedly. Retreat! Now!
The situation is chaotic. The question is whether we prioritize the east or west flank.
There's no point returning to the main position. We could go south to take on South. All right, men. New orders.
The enemy
We attack
officer
South.
has been defeated. The enemy officer has been
I've
defeated.
got business with you.
There we go.
My apologies for the trouble. I'm mighty glad to see you. I thought they'd cower in their fortress. Instead, they attacked our weak
The enemy
east
officer
flank.
has been defeated.
Very well. We shall strike back. Start the advance. Who are you? Who do you serve?
Be amused, I hope.
You're brigands like the rest of them. You put the farmers to the
The enemy
sword
officer
and
has been
steal their
defeated.
food. But I will not let that happen.
Curses! How did this... Wasn't for that giant! What in blazes is the enemy up to? Let's get out there and find out! Let's march!
You handle your weapon well, but let's see just how good you are.
Warning! Some powerful warrior is attacking friend and foe alike! We're in disarray! We need orders, my lord!
Very interesting. A single warrior who can change the tide of a battle? I'd like to take this one alive.
Let's end this.
I've been bested.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I'm done. Vanquished. I've failed the villagers.
Well done! Most impressive! Alright, I'm making my way next in line!
Do it like you mean it.
Fatigued. At this rate.
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Alright! Who's next in line? Go!
Forgive me for imposing on you in such a manner. I am ready to face any punishment. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Got this. Kick again. Come at me. Take this. Open it.
This territory is ours.
Let's end this.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Is this the end of the road?
The Yellow Turbans have been driven away. Well done, everyone. Now, bring me the captive.
Huh? So, you're not here to plunder food from the village?
Well, we do seek food, that's true enough. But no one said anything about plundering. His lordship's trying to build a world where everyone has as much food as they'll ever need.
How? Does he intend to do that?
It's really quite simple. He'll give fields to everyone so they can grow their own crops. If war comes, the people will take up arms to defend the land. Basically, he wants what you've been doing here to spread across the whole realm.
You put it very well, Dion Wei.
It's no more than what I learned from the Lord himself.
The whole round, you say? So, tell me, are you a great man?
That's not for me to say. Depends entirely on the work of those who serve me. If you were my ally, then perhaps the answer would be yes.
Ha! Wouldn't that be great? Join us and we'll make sure the harvest is bountiful enough to feed the realm.
Well, I don't know how much longer I can defend the village all alone. And you're saying you want to help not only us villagers, but everyone across the land? In that case, my mind's made up. Together, we'll have crops growing from one horizon to the next.
Then it's settled. We're comrades now. But first, what is your name, friend?
I am Shi-Chu. If you need any heavy lifting done, I'm your man.
Think the guys who laid waste to our fields will be back? We can't even be sure this...
Hey, Hey.
Lord Guocha is so... With our provisions running low, taking you was exactly what we needed. Now, we can maintain a foothold here for a while and plan our next move. Once our food shortage has been solved and our supply routes secured, we will be ready to take back Yan. Good. I'll be counting on you. We can succeed, as long as we are resolute. When taking on a foe that is holed up in a castle, it is essential to have a force large enough to overwhelm the enemy. One needs enough soldiers to completely surround the castle and cut off all supply routes. Despair, then starvation, will follow. That is the proper way to conduct a siege. Of course, it is impossible to mobilize an army large enough for such a task without sufficient rations and supplies. On the other hand, if you plan ahead and build the required supply lines, then victory is sure to follow, as sure as day follows night. Prepare the men to march. Wait for the crops to be harvested. That sort of thing. For now, we wait until the time comes for us to strike. That Cao Cao fellow's been making a name for himself thanks to his sharp mind.
Let's begin.
Yes.
Hmm? Hmm?
Yes.
With me here, I suppose our victory is all but assured.
Now go.
Let's go.
The time is right. We overthrow Louis Bu and take back Yin.
He
The enemy officer
Another battle
has been
so
defeated.
soon? But then... This is always Cao Cao's way.
Let's go.
The entire enemy army is holed up in Puyang Castle. They must be waiting for outside reinforcements. In which case, we proceed as planned. Have our armies block the roads to the castle. Shall we initiate the advance? The main army has begun to march. Then, we will also head for Puyang Castle.
Sacred Bird protect us. Time to end this. Good eye. The enemy officer has been defeated.
We'll hold this strong point and turn you back. What?
Curtis, we can't take much more. But then, what of our allies?
This is where the battle will be won or lost. Which is exactly why I've come.
Let's give it to them. How about this? With all my might.
Let's end this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Perhaps I shouldn't have betrayed Cao Cao. No.
All my might.
Powerful though he may be, I do not regret my choice.
Let's go.
This is starting to go poorly for us. There must be some means to recover.
Let's go.
Really amazing. I'm happy to
The
have you
enemy
in our
officer
ranks.
has been defeated.
And how could I say no?
Let's end this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
But not enough.
Let's go.
It is our duty to protect this land. We will drive away all would-be invaders.
Let's end this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
One's duty is a bitter pill.
With all my might. Let's go.
Now they have no means of attack.
Let's go.
Initiative is ours. We just have to press home our advantage. Now advance!
This siege will not end well for us. I'm going out. And I'll take Cao Cao's head myself.
Lord Louis Boo! Now is not the right time!
Fear not, Zhengo. No matter the odds, my strength will bring us victory.
Yes, this high ground will suffice. If we can draw the enemy in, we should be able to hit them with projectiles.
All my might.
All right. Let's clear the way.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I will fight with all my strength to protect it. Let's go. Let's give it
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Turn the table. With all my might. Let's go.
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
Let's end this.
Skills are impressive.
The enemy
I've learned a lot
officer
from watching you.
has been defeated.
I can do better. That is why I must live to fight another day.
Bring them down.
Tables turned up. We may not be able to make it through this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Another victim! Fallen before me!
Now! Retreat would be the best option right now.
Good! Let's go. We will rush the castle and catch the enemy off guard.
South, man! You...
My apologies. It was not our intention to startle you. You all seem so interested in everything going on
enemy
outside
officer
that
has
we
been
thought we'd
defeated.
be rude to interrupt by announcing our presence.
Here's the resistance is futile.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Joining the fight. It's going to take all of our forces to defeat him.
It is our duty to defeat Louis Boo. No matter how powerful he may seem, we cannot retreat.
Shall we initiate the advance?
Well, if it isn't our dear old friends, it's been too long. However, I must ask that you leave immediately.
I'm ashamed that I ever trusted you. You'll come to regret betraying Lord Cao Cao soon enough.
Where do all these ruins spring from?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Formidable. This is what I must defeat to prove my ability. My very existence, even.
I won't be able to take care of this all on my own. I'm starting to get fatigued. At this rate.
Now then, we'll launch our attack from here. Archers, not! Let your arrows fall upon them like a deadly rain!
Arrow volley from inside the castle. Has the keep been taken?
What? Which means Chen Gong is... Then it's finally time to do what I do best. You can have the castle. If I defeat Cao Cao, your meager victory will mean nothing.
The enemy officer
He won't stand a
has been
chance
defeated.
against me.
Not on my watch. You'll have to go through me to get to Lord Cao Cao.
Yes. This place will do nicely indeed. Now, let's prepare the catapults.
Hey,
Over here! I knew you were coming, but I didn't think it would take that long.
Forgive me for imposing on you in such a manner. I am ready to face any punishment.
We must find a way to overcome this situation.
Yes, that's
The enemy officer has
We'll
been
get ready
defeated.
to attack from here as well.
Finally, someone with a backbone. Just try not to perish too quickly. True warrior's power! Projectiles. Take this. Bastards. Behold my power! An opening! Behold my power! An opening! That. An opening! All my might! Damn it. Pathetic. Cao Cao, I will finish this. Just you wait. Don't get yourself killed in the meantime. Forward!
Pursuing a wounded beast is ill-advised. Allow Louis Bu his freedom for now. We've already accomplished our goal here. Let us take this time to appreciate our efforts and celebrate the reclamation of our stronghold.
It's been a long time since I was last in Puyang. I admit, it feels strange to be back. So much has happened. So many things have changed.
It has been quite hectic. Nonetheless, Lord Cao Cao has taken you and made great progress.
He has more subjects, more soldiers, and more officers. It's a far cry from those days back in Luoyang.
Indeed. I don't think there is any man under the heavens who commands more people or wields more power than he does, even measured against his rivals. He stands above the crowd, the mightiest of the mighty.
Which begs the question, how should he wield such might?
After all, a single decision from his lordship can affect the course of the entire realm.
Well, Cao Cao, what do we do next?
What's next? Let me share with you my plan.
Hey, so you know our Lord loves giving us all special nicknames, right? He always calls Dian Wei, Eli, something coming evil, and I think he came up with a good one for Xin Yu. Oh yeah, and wasn't he the first one to start calling you Zluan? Whoa, that's amazing. Our Lord is a genius. It sounds so powerful that it kind of makes me jealous. If I fight really well in the next battle, do you think maybe he'll give me a great nickname too? Whatever he chooses, I hope it makes me sound really fierce like tiger or bear or something like that.
Think the guys who laid waste to our field?
This is the right place for good grub. Why don't we have a meal together? Food's always better with company. Great. Then it's decided. Let's eat our fill. Heck, if we're going to enjoy ourselves, might as well try out a few places, am I right? Hey now, you're a real pal, you know that? All right, let's go enjoy a night on the town. Well now, I'll take you around to a few choice eateries. That one over there is good. Same with the one on the corner. After those, we ought to take a stroll over to the edge of town. Happy to hear it. All of them are great, believe you me. And by great, I'm talking tasty, cheap spots where you can kick back and eat in peace. Oh, and they use food harvested from real nice fields. Veggies and potatoes really get tasty when people put their heads together and put in a ton of hard work on the daily. One of the higher-ups might get mad if they heard me say this, but don't you think tending to fields and warfare are kind of similar? So you get me. Glad to hear it. Farmers fight against weather, unknown diseases, you name it. They're risking their lives as much as the rest of us. Boy, all this talking is making me hungry. Let's hurry and get to our first stop. We'll eat tons. Be thankful for the great food, then eat tons more.
Lord Gucha is... heard there's another big conflict over who will succeed.
Well, the Emperor has safely fled from Chang'an.
Yes, but he has been forced to ally himself with people of ill repute, having no one else to turn to. It's said that both Li Jue and Guo Shi's men are trying to track him down.
Those two are the fiends who wrought havoc in Chang'an. They're following in Dong Zhuo's wicked ways. I want to do whatever I can to keep His Majesty from falling into their hands. That's what has brought me here, to ask you for advice.
I see. It is only natural that a loyal subject of the Emperor would want to save him from peril. In any case, he is a valuable asset. If he were under our control, we would gain a great deal of power. That would certainly benefit Lord Cao Cao. But he has yet to make a move, since he lacks justification to take the Emperor under his protection.
A lack of justification?
Yes. Placing the Emperor under our control without good reason would make us no different than Dong Zhuo. And if we go down the same path as that man, we are doomed.
It certainly is a complicated situation. I only wish there were some way we could convey our intentions to His Majesty.
This is just a thought, but perhaps we don't need to worry about it too much.
We don't?
What the Emperor desires is a powerful protector. But it can't be some deviant boor like Dong Zhuo. It needs to be someone who will govern competently. At the present moment, Lord Cao Cao is the closest to that ideal. So what if we simply continue to help him gain more power?
I see. His Majesty's eyes will be drawn to us.
Yes, that's the way I see it. So I think our optimal course of action is to simply continue putting forth our best efforts and let fate decide what happens.
We will rescue His Majesty.
So we finally received word.
Yes. Our orders are to eliminate the traitors to the throne and guard the Emperor on his way to the palace in Luoyang.
Well, I'll be damned. This is a cause I can get behind. I can't believe we get to help the Emperor himself.
It shows that Lord Cao Cao's status has risen above that of a mere governor. Heartening indeed.
Cao Cao, we cannot make the slightest mistake here.
Yes. And that's why I will need all of you at your best. We must work together as one to bring the Emperor to safety. Let's begin.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Yes.
My might shall illuminate the path to victory.
Now go. We have but one goal to achieve. We must overcome all obstacles to save the Emperor. I'm counting on you all, my wise and courageous warriors. It's finished.
It seems that Li Jue's forces are pursuing the Emperor.
The enemy officer
Hurry to his rescue.
Our task is to capture enemy bases. We will clear the path to Luoyang and welcome the Emperor there. Now, we're dealing with royalty here, so let's get this done quick. Alright, let's move out.
Begin the advance.
This territory. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Coming to claim the throne for yourselves. You will face Xin Huan instead.
Turn the tables. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Nothing now.
Let's get serious. The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
Cannot hold out for much longer.
Let's go.
Choosing solitude on the battlefield. You must be good.
Let us fight! I see it. The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours. Let's go.
We are grateful for your aid. But who on earth?
We are in the service of Lord Cao Cao. We received the Emperor's call for aid and have come to offer our assistance.
Those are your Cao Cao's trustworthy vassals. What a welcome turn of events. Tables turn.
We saw this victory before it even happened. With all my might.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I think it's safe to say this place is ours now.
There we go.
All my might.
There we go.
Turn the table.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer
Such great
has been defeated.
Let's go. Back for now.
Enemies in the near vicinity have been dealt with. Lord Cao Cao, your aid has been most welcome.
Well, we have rescued the Emperor. Now, we just need to get him out of here safely.
Find the Emperor! not have reached Luoyang yet!
Looking rough. Let's go.
And there are the pursuers. Right on cue. We should leave right away.
Let's go. We cannot allow any
enemy
harm
officer
to come to the Emperor.
has been
Could
defeated.
we not try traveling a path with as few enemy forces as possible?
The enemy holds a strong position here. We'll just have to go around them.
Looking rough.
The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours.
This location is too valuable to be taken. Fortify our defenses, comrades!
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go.
Once again, we must choose a passage here. Now, how do things look up ahead? Good. Their defenses are weak here. That means we'll be able to take the shortest route to Luoyang.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go.
I see it. The enemy officer has been defeated. Tables turn. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Advance! Keep up the pace, guys! Time to advance!
Halt! We're taking the Emperor with us.
Please, shall we?
There we go!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
With all my might. We have repelled the pursuers.
The enemy officer
Now,
has
let
been
us make
defeated.
haste in our advance.
I think the time has come to employ a little trap. Commence the advance.
Now that we've come this far, Luoyang is but a stone's throw away. We should keep moving.
You thought you could just walk away with the Emperor? You'll never escape us.
All units, charge! Secure the Emperor before they enter Luoyang!
Betray. I expected to command such a force. I must urge the Emperor to enter Luoyang immediately. There must be a shield to buy time for the
enemy
Emperor
officer
to escape.
has been defeated.
All units, assemble before Hulao Gate.
I'd rather not risk
The enemy
my life
officer
here.
has been defeated.
I've already fulfilled my duty.
Your Majesty, I'm glad to see you are unharmed. I, Cao Cao, will protect you from here on out. Bring them down.
The Emperor has reached Luoyang?
I can't believe this!
There's still time. All units, break through Hulao Gate! Pursue the Emperor!
So, you refuse to back down. You must be destroyed.
Let's end this.
Could I?
The enemy officer has been defeated. Damn it!
I won't forget this.
We are the rightful guardians of the Emperor. We will not allow you to take him from us. The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go. The enemy officer has been defeated. You're finished. Worthy adversary indeed. I see it.
I'll take care of this. Take this. Is that all you've got? End this.
I can't believe this!
Another victim has fallen before me!
His Majesty will now be able to rest easy within Luoyang. Thank you for all your efforts.
What did you say? You wish to have me placed under your protection?
The ruined Luoyang is in a pitiful state, is it not?
So, you would use me as your political puppet? Like Dongzhou, then Li Jue and Gou Shi, like the territorial beasts of the world?
As you say. The greed of man throws order into chaos, breeds all the strife we face in this world. Even so, those lacking desire lose sight of their path, of how to live. What we need are laws and systems to regulate such desires. Strength to safeguard such statutes and amend any unrest. And at the zenith of this structure, we need you, Your Majesty, as a symbol most sacrosanct.
Cao Cao, what is it you?
A new world, Be that as it may, for the sake of one's ambitions, one must eradicate those standing in the way, or face being eradicated. This is the path I, Cao Cao, dare to walk. The path of absolute rule.
Cao Cao has decided on his goal and gained the means to fulfill it. With pure reason as his guiding principle, he aims to control the land. However, so steadfast is his dedication to this principle that he risks eliminating not only corruption, but compassion as well. His path will be a trying one. If his conquest is to succeed, countless lives will be lost. Guardian of Peace. If you believe that Cao Cao is the hero that will bring an end to the chaos, then walk alongside him.
We're coming in.
We have something really important to discuss. It's about your future with us and our Lord.
As I'm sure you've heard, Cao Cao has made the decision to bring the Emperor to you. This will be a great step forward on his path to supremacy. We know what steps we must take from here on out. All that's left now is to take them. So, how about it? Will you tread this path with us?
You are wasted as a mere hired hand. Enter the service of Lord Cao Cao officially so that we can build a powerful new kingdom. Now, I really shouldn't be the one to say this, but the path our Lord has chosen will not be easy. We will likely have to fight all sorts of rivals along the way. I suppose that's what it takes to rule by the sword. That's why having you with us would be so reassuring. More than anything, we would hate to see a friend among the ranks of our enemies.
Nevertheless, this decision will affect your future. So will you join us or not? Think carefully before making your choice. Ha! You will. Cao Cao will be pleased to hear that.
All right. Then we should deliver the news to our Lord right away. But really, it pleases me greatly to have you join us. You won't regret it.
Having you under Cao Cao's command will lift some of the weight off my shoulders. I'm counting on you.
Cao Cao rose above his many rival warlords to gain control over the imperial throne. He made great efforts to establish a new regime centered on Shu. In the face of this, Yuan Shao and the other powerful clans could not remain docile, and their ambitions were soon laid bare. Elsewhere, Sun Ce worked with Zhou Yu on a plan to gain independence from Yuan Shu. In their youthful eyes, possibilities seemed to stretch out all the way to the horizon. Although Liu Bei had now allied with the peerless warrior Louis Bu, he fell into doubt, unable to decide on the path he should take. With the entire land facing great uncertainty, its heroes also stood at a crossroads. Chapter 4. Sun Ce rises up in Jiangdong. Liu Bei faces a quandary in Cha Pei. Cao Cao fights a decisive battle at Guandu.
Allow me to welcome you again.
Here, here. You've already done so much to help us. I'm glad you decided to formally join our forces.
Agreed. I just wish we could find more people like you.
On the one hand, you are valuable to us simply for your excellent abilities as a warrior. Yet, your versatility is what makes you special. And so I will not give you any strict orders. You can do as you see fit. Very well, then. Use your gifts to soar through the battlefield like a Luen.
Dian Wei, don't you think you're working too hard? You'll collapse if you don't take a moment to rest once in a while.
Don't worry, Shu-Chu. I can handle it. Neither of us came from renowned families. So we need to work hard just to prove ourselves. Right, Yue-Jin?
Yes, I was a mere record keeper before my promotion. Now I have to keep striving to live up to his lordship's high expectations.
And you're one to talk, Shu-Chu. You've been working from dawn until dusk as well.
Well, I've lived in a village my whole life, but now we're trying to cultivate fields across the realm. There's a lot of work to do.
It seems we are all in agreement. I hear that your circumstances are similar to mine. I am new here, and know little of what has passed. I imagine Lord Cao Cao must have recruited you for your particular skills. I thought so. I saw you fight at Hulao Gate and was most impressed. His lordship has an amazing knack for finding talented men like yourself and giving them roles where they could shine. He is not swayed by reputation or accomplishments. He simply assesses each warrior's might and each strategist's shrewdness.
Yes, if he hadn't taken notice of me, I'd have remained in the infantry. I may never have had a chance to prove myself.
That's why we must work harder than ever. If we let up, we might end up disgracing our lord.
Right. It's going to take a lot of sweat and toil to get to where we want to go. But we owe it to him to throw ourselves into it.
Now, let's discuss what to do about Louis Bu.
He has fled from Puyang, and now seeks shelter under Liu Bei, who in terms of military strength alone, is no real threat to us.
But what's concerning is the growing number of elite warriors who have gathered to serve him out of admiration for his character. While we could have easily dealt with each of them individually, now that so many of them are allied together,
I am of the same opinion. Especially noteworthy are Guan Yu and Zhang Fei, Liu Bei's two fiercest officers.
Then, our aim should be to destroy their unity.
It is Liu Bei himself that binds them all together. He is widely respected as a benevolent man. Most would be honored to serve him. But as we know, Louis Bu is ambitious. Perhaps too ambitious to remain in anyone's service for long.
Then, we ought to have Liu Bei sent to eliminate Yuan Shu by imperial decree. If we can force Louis Bu and Liu Bei into a conflict, both will take heavy losses.
Would you elaborate on your reasoning, Lord Shunyu?
We shall take advantage of Liu Bei's virtuous nature. From what I understand, he is not the type to turn down people's requests. If he receives orders from the Emperor, he is certain to comply. And once he leads his forces away, Xiaopei will no longer be adequately defended. Chen Gong would not miss the opportunity to capture it.
Yuan Shu and Liu Bei are among our biggest threats. If they destroy each other, it would be a big help. Lord Shunyu, you're being surprisingly ruthless. Are we to assume this is all for the sake of a peaceful future?
His lordship has set his sights on conquering the entire realm. If I am to assist him in that goal, I too must be willing to make hard choices.
Lord Shunyu, that is...
I admit I have my own thoughts on the matter, but I will recommend to Lord Cao Cao that an imperial decree be issued.
I see. Liu Bei would certainly become a threat with Louis Bu in his ranks. I will propose to the Emperor that Yuan Shu be hunted down.
Thank you, my lord.
The situation is concerning, even supposing that we manage to take care of Louis Bu and Liu Bei. Yuan Shao battles with Gong Sun San in Yo to the north, and tensions are rising in Jing to the south.
Yuan Shao is the one we should be most wary of. Gong Sun Zan is doing well defending against him, but Yuan Shao now controls most of Hebei, so it is only a matter of time. Yuan Shao will win eventually.
And when he does, his forces will be further bolstered by citizens from Yo province and the remnants of Gong Sun Zan's army. After that, he will set his sights on us. Or to be more precise, on the Emperor in the capital.
So what do we do? Ally with Gong Sun San and take him on? It'll take a significant amount of our manpower to overturn Gong Sun San's unfavorable odds.
Agreed. And if he were to win, we would end up as enemies before long. I think we should hold back and look for a way to weaken both parties.
Dian Wei, what do you think?
Me? I have nothing to contribute to a discussion on strategy.
If we never bring in new voices to our discussions, our strategies will become predictable. It can be useful to hear candid opinions from someone like you sometimes.
If you put it that way, well, in my opinion, the most important thing in any war is to protect whatever you value the most. I would advise that we stay put and protect the Emperor and the capital. And while Yuan Shao and Gong Sun San are fighting, we can build up our strength.
A sound strategy, as I'd expect from you, Lord Dianwei. I think that may just be the best course of action. At the same time, we need to ensure that we're not dragged into the conflict, for one reason or another.
We ought to eliminate the possibility of Yuan Shao finding some excuse to attack us. One way might be to cede him the rank of Grand General, which His Majesty bestowed on Lord Cao Cao just recently.
That wouldn't be right, surely. Yuan Shao is not worthy of it for one, and it was the Emperor's decision.
An interesting stratagem. His pride will not allow him to attack someone he's indebted to. The rank of Grand General is a mere formality. I have no qualms about giving it up.
Well then, it seems we have decided on our strategy with respect to Louis Bu, Yuan Shu, Liu Bei, Yuan Shao, and Gongsun Zan.
That leaves one other major matter. What to do about Jing Province. Zhang Ji, who took the city of Nanyang in Jing, has fallen. Now his successor, Zhang Xiu, is in rivalry with Liu Biao.
Liu Biao's forces far outnumber those of Shang Xu, stationed in Wan Castle. I believe we should take Nanyang, an ally with Liu Biao.
Then let us try that. We will face Zhang Xu next. Go and make preparations for battle.
Lord Zuluan has a discerning eye. He's just so cool.
Excellent.
More customers. I heard Lord Cao Cao's taken a liking to it.
What do you need?